Hi there, my name is Fergus, and today I'm going to take you through a 10-minute cardio workout. So it's going to be around about level 3 in active lifestyles classes. It's going to be a perfect workout just to get the heart and lungs moving, get the upper body and lower body moving as well. So it's a bit more about the breathing and trying to get the heart rate and the breathing a little bit quicker than we would with normal classes. So it's going to be a 10-minute class. It's not going to be any weights or any bands or anything. It's just going to be purely our body weight in some movements. So we're going to do 5 exercises and we're going to run through it twice. So 10 exercises in total. So before we start, just making sure you've got a good space around you, so nothing that you're going to hit off the side of or anything you could trip over. If you want to do a warm-up before this, move over to our warm-up videos on the Active Lifestyles playlist. So we'll start straight away. I'll just introduce each exercise just before the exercise. We'll have 20 seconds rest after each exercise, and I'll just go through what the next exercise will be. So I'll just get my timer ready. Okay, so the first one's just going to be normal marching. So getting the knees up and hands up by the side. So off we go for 40 seconds. So getting the heels and the toes off the ground. We'll try and keep a good, consistent pace for the full rep. So we've got another 30 seconds to go. Keeping the knees up and bringing the elbows back. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can bring the knees up higher and get the elbows back further. Or if you want to make it a little bit easier, just a little bit shallower steps. So just trying to keep the same pace throughout. There's 10 seconds to go. So keeping a good pace for the full rep. Okay, 3 seconds. Okay, we'll have 20 seconds rest. I'll just show you the next exercise while we're resting. So it's going to be a side step jack. So go step to the side and then bring the other leg to follow. And then back. So side step and the other leg to follow. Got 5 seconds to go. 3. Okay, so standing tall, step to the side and then the other leg follows and then just back to the same spot. So again, to make it a little bit harder, just stepping a little bit further, again the arms up higher and then the other leg follows. If you do want to make it a bit easier, just a shorter step and then bring the hands up a little bit less. So that's halfway. So you're starting to feel your breathing starting to get a bit deeper. So you just want to work within your own capability. So if you need to slow down at any point, you can do. Just try and keep it a good, consistent pace again. 5 seconds to go. Okay, so 20 seconds rest. The next exercise will be for the shoulders. So we're going to start off with our arms in front. So hands together, elbows together, out to the side, up, down, forward, back. And just keeping that movement going. 5 seconds to go. Okay, so starting arms up, hands together, elbows together, out, up, down, forward, back. So trying to straighten the arms as they come up. So we're working with the muscles around the shoulders. So pushing up, bring the elbows down and then forward. That's halfway. So again, if you have any issues with pushing your arms up, just arms forward and then back is fine as well. So if you don't want to add in the extra bit of pushing the shoulders up, then that's fine. 5 seconds to go. Okay, so 20 seconds rest again. The next exercise is going to be body squats. So just simple squats, getting the arms up or the hands together at the front. Feet at hip width, and it's going to be bending from the knees to bring the hips down and then slowly pushing themselves back up. 5 seconds more. Okay, so off we go, 40 seconds. So again, just starting off at a slow pace until you get into the rhythm of doing the squats. So we just want to use the muscles in the front of our legs during this exercise. So keeping the back straight, shoulders back, bending from the knees to bring the hips down. And just pushing up through the feet and through the legs to come up. You prefer to have your hands across your chest or out to the front, just whatever is comfortable. Just slow and controlled as you come down and then pushing up. 3 seconds to go. Okay, so the fifth exercise is going to be standing crunches. So standing up, elbows back, or shoulders back, straight back. We're going to have our hands just touching at the back of our head, just lightly, fingers in the back of the head. I'm going to bring up one knee and then bring the opposite elbow over towards the knee and down. Okay, so off we go. So again, another 40 seconds. So starting off at a slow pace just until you get into the rhythm. And just keeping a consistent pace throughout. Knee up and then elbow towards the knee. If you find it difficult to get the elbow across, just go as far as you feel comfortable and then down. Again, if you do balance, you feel is a bit of an issue, you can do this against the wall. So if you just find a surface or a wall that you can do this against, back flat, and then just the same again, so knee up and elbow across. Okay, so that's the 5 exercises. We'll run through that one more time, so we'll have 20 seconds off at the moment. And we'll start again with the marching. So if you want to quickly grab a drink or anything, you can do that at the moment. Okay, so 5 seconds and we'll start again with the marching. So just bring the toes and the heels off the ground and arms by our side. Okay, off we go. So bring the knees up, getting the toes and the heels off the ground, bring the elbows back and then the hands up. Again, if you want to make it a little bit harder, just getting the knees up higher and the elbows further back. Or if a little bit slower, it's halfway, a little bit shallower steps if you feel you're a bit more out of breath. 10 seconds to go. So again, just keeping the pace consistent. You don't have to worry about speeding up. If you don't want to make it harder, you just change the height of your steps. Okay, and rest there. So take 20 seconds again. The next one is the side jacks, or the side steps. So again, having a wide step if you want to work a bit harder, or just a shallow step if you want to work a little bit less. 5 seconds to go. Okay, and off we go. So step to the side, arms up, and then the other leg follows. And then do the same again, the opposite way. So we're going to get the arms up beyond shoulder height if you can. Or if not, just bring them up to shoulder height. So just bring the arms up as far as you feel comfortable. That's halfway. So try and keep that good pace going. Taking a larger step if you feel you want a little bit extra work. 10 seconds to go. So you'll start to feel that in the muscles around the top of your shoulder and a bit in your chest with the extra breathing. Okay, and relax there. 20 seconds rest. Next one is the shoulder press again. So this is one, arms up to the front, elbows together, out to the side, up, down, forward, back. So 5 seconds to go. So again, it's a good one for the front of the shoulders and the muscles at the top of the shoulders as well. So arms up, hands together, back, up, down, forward, back. So trying to straighten the arms as you come up. So again, just keeping it nice and controlled. So try not to do these too fast. You want to control your arms as they come up to straighten and then control them as they come down and forward. That's 10 seconds to go. So we've just got 2 more exercises to go after this one. 5 seconds. Okay, and take a rest there. So the next exercise is the body squats again. So putting your feet to hip width or maybe just a little bit further than hip width apart. Making sure our feet are staying flat on the ground, our heels are locked into place. Hands either up to the front or across the chest, whatever you feel is comfortable. Bending from the knees to bring the hips down and then pushing up. Okay, off we go. So nice and controlled on the way down. Using the muscles, the larger muscles in the top of the legs to lower yourself